Vlad wasn't supposed to show up in At Gravesend. He popped into my mind and onto the page without invitation, and I was going to write him out of it, and then just he wouldn't leave. He stayed in that scene. He stayed in the rest of the book, and then I thought, I'm not going to write about him again. He stayed in the next book as a side character, and he showed up in the book after that, and I had given up by then. When you have a character come into your head with so many of their personality traits defined and kind of bursting at the seams to tell you their story, as an author, I get fascinated and I want to write about it. And that's said before, that's how I choose my characters. Whoever is most prominent in my mind and whoever I find myself mulling over and learning little tidbits of their story, it gets to a breaking point where it won't fit as a side character in a book without overwhelming that plot. And you either have to give that character their own story or kind of let that character drive you crazy, just revealing more about themselves. So when I got to a point where I knew enough about Vlad that I knew I had his unique story in my head and not just a side character, and then I started thinking about his heroine and I had her story in my head, I could do nothing except write their book and learn along with readers all of the twists and turns in the characters that I didn't know, even when I thought I knew too much about them, that they had to have their own novel. So I learn when I write, just like readers learn what's going to happen when they read. So I might start out with a nugget, but that nugget turns into a mountain by the end of the book.